Welcome, race fans, back this season with another season here from the NSRA Sunday Select Series. And I got my good old buddy Wayne Finley back in the booth with me again. Uh-oh, I forgot to change that. My bad. But Wayne Finley's in the booth with me. Wayne, are you ready for another season of great super speedway racing?
Wow, Rudy, these guys are great speedway racers. Side by side, 2 wide, 3 wide, great drafting. It was a great season, great championship a couple of weeks ago, and I'm ready to get it started all over again.
No, heck yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, if it was anything like Friday night's race was, that was pretty phenomenal. So I think we're in for a big treat here tonight. Coming up, I think, I'm not sure, later tonight, I-State Series, and then tune in tomorrow night for the Extreme Motorsports 99 K&N Series right here on MaxSpeedTV. Just like I said last night, we do have racing here on MaxSpeedTV 7 nights a week. So you can just tune in. There's always something going on.
The NASCAR regular season may end at Homestead next Sunday.
Yep.
But Max Speed will be going all off-season. So live races and replays.
Is it next Sunday?
Yeah, Homestead's next Sunday.
I know, but okay. All right. Anyhow, looking at the track temperature and air temperature, both 65 degrees. Now that's a whole lot different than Friday night's race was too. If anybody that tuned in Friday night and watched it, remember that it being 140 degree track temperature, but the guys actually kind of enjoyed it, Wayne. They liked it kind of slick out there. They said you had to be right up on top of the wheel every second. So, but anyhow, 75 laps are doing here tonight. That's 188 miles. Tire window about 40 to 60 laps. Now they're only running 60% fuel. So now Friday night they were getting about right around 21 laps on a tank of fuel. So I just put 18 to 22. And pit road speed 60 mile an hour. So,
yep.
Yeah.
And it's going to be exciting. Slowing down from 200 to 60 and not getting a speeding ticket.
Uh-huh. Yep. And, we didn't see, I don't think we've seen any of those Friday night, which, they're pretty much the same guys in here. We didn't see any speeding tickets, but we did see, I think, one spin on pit road. I don't know if, I didn't see whether somebody hit him or whether he just locked it down or whatever and he spun on pit road. I don't remember who it was, but it was actually a guy that was running pretty good up in the front, but uh-oh, contact. Oh, there was a spin. Right now, Jesse Unruh to the top of the leaderboard. Josh Millam in second, Les Levy third, Daniel Holloway fourth, and Paul Servant fifth. Qualifying will be coming up here in about 6.5 minutes. And we're glad to be back for another season here for NSRA. We're really glad to be back. So, and boy, we got about 32 drivers signed up right now. So that's going to be a pretty good sized field.
And we've got some 2 or 3 new drivers in the league. Yep. And a lot of veterans that have been racing in this league since its inception. And a few of the guys got new paint jobs, Rudy. We got the 101, Mr. Bubble, a pink car. Yep. Peter Bally is there, and David Gainforth in the 101. That's David's Mr. Bubble car. So keep an eye on that pink car tonight.
Yep. Yeah, that was a paint job that he had, a couple of years ago, and I did broadcasting for another league that he raced in. He always ran Mr. Bubble on everything. Well, last season, if you remember at the beginning of the season, he did not have Mr. Bubble on that. His luck was not that good. Well, ever since he put that Mr. Bubble on his car, his luck's kind of turned around. So I'm thinking it might be bringing him better luck.
Russell Hancock in the 343. Black with a yellow number and yellow doors, yellow top. Car's easy to pick out on the racetrack.
for sure. Hey, you said Jesse Unruh's got a new paint job. I was thinking there was somebody else had a new paint job too, and I can't remember who that was. Well, I did want to mention tonight's race is sponsored by Sean Stevens and his family. So give a shout out to Sean Stevens there in chat if you don't mind. Thank him for tonight's race. It's pretty cool. I hope his family's watching.
Yeah, and Sean's driving the 27 blue and white car tonight with Key Realty on the hood. So keep an eye out for Sean's car in the race.
Oh, there's a bumper hook. All right, folks, we're just about ready to step away here and play the national anthem. And when we come back, we'll be in qualifying. So don't go anywhere, because it's just gonna start getting interesting. If it's anything like the last couple of nights have been, it's gonna be a phenomenal race here tonight at Daytona. All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying is just now getting started. A lot of beautiful cars. Boy, Les Levy's got a really beautiful one there. Freshly painted. Honor of the veterans for Veterans Day. That's always pretty awesome. Got to give a shout out to all the veterans that keep us safe and keep us so we can keep doing stuff like this and doing the things that we love and know that we're protected. So thank every one of them veterans, folks.
And I'd like to give a special shout out to Applebee's. Every Veterans Day, Applebee's feeds all the veterans for free, Rudy. They have a special menu, and they can go in there and pick out what they want for lunch and dinner tomorrow.
That's
so
awesome.
If you're a veteran, stop by Applebee's and get a free meal. They really appreciate your service.
I just seen somewhere today, somebody else was doing that same thing. Trying to think of who it was now. It was another, food restaurant. Wasn't a fast food joint. It was a restaurant place.
Yeah, well, Applebee's is a restaurant pretty much, and my dad was disabled, but was a veteran, and I would go by and pick up meals the last couple of years of his life, and they'd even fix one for my mother.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they were really nice. So big shout out to Applebee's, and veterans, pass it on to your friends and go by and see them tomorrow. They'd love to give you a meal for your service.
All right, times are coming in now, and Les Levy is at the top of the leaderboard. David Gameforth just beat that. I don't think we've seen the last of the guys coming into the top of the leaderboard, though. That was only their first lap. That's going to change up several times here before we officially have a pole sitter. There's Mark Mann to the top now. Rick Greenaway.
It's always interesting, Rudy. A lot of the guys here don't qualify. They start in the back of the pack. So it'll be interesting to see how many of the over 32 drivers we have tonight that actually take a time.
Well, so far we got about 20 of them, and we got a few still on the track. About 3 or 4 of them still on the track here, right? So it looks like we may have about 23 qualifiers all said and done. He said Denny's is doing that too. Thinking it was, I don't know. I seen it somewhere, and it was like on Yahoo's front page or something. I seen that somebody was giving away free dinners tomorrow.
Looks like we've got about 36 entrants right now for the race tonight.
Yep. Jesse Unruh goes to the top of the leaderboard. Wow, look at this. Dana Osborne coming in second. J.D. Crow third. Les Levy fourth, and Sean Wilder fifth. Jordan Wright, he comes in 15th, I think was his first lap. Oh, nope, he's done. So he's going to come in 15th. Some guys don't want to start at the front, but they don't want to start at the back either, so we've got kind of a mixed feelings out there by a lot of these guys, to where and how they want to start. They actually want to start with their teammate, if at all possible. And we got a lot of teammates in here working together tonight. This is going to be interesting.
Right now, the top 15 are within 1/10.
Yeah, isn't that something? Man.
A lot of good drivers here. It's a fixed setup.
Yep.
If you're not familiar with it, everybody's running the exact same setup. So driver skill in this qualifying is who can hold the steadiest wheel, who can get the closest to the yellow line without dipping down and taking it and touching it, scrubbing off speed. So we're getting ready to line up here.
All right, Jesse Unruh takes the pole, the 48.560. Congratulations to Jesse for grabbing the pole. Dana Osborne starts on the outside of the front row there in second. J.D. Crow in third. Les Levy comes in fourth. Sean Wilder fifth. Joe Sanders, 6th place. Good run for him. Todd Post in 7th. Paul Servant. Not used to seeing Paul back in 8th. Gosh, I'm used to seeing him on the pole. Chris Akers, 9th. And Joshua Milam will round out the top 10. Wayne. Sorry.
And starting in row 6 and 11th is Douglas Johnson. 12th, Roy Grande. 13th, John Johnson. 14th, Daniel Holloway. 15th, Jordan Wright. 16th, Daniel Harrington. 17th, Chris Whitaker. 18th, Peter Bailey. 19th, Rusty McCarron. And 20th is Rick Greenaway.
All right, 21st, Glenn McNeese. David Gainforth coming in 22nd. Mark Mann, 23rd. Bill Edwards, 24th. Ryan Hesgard will come in 25th, the last one to take a qualifying time. And I remind you, that's a very slow time. He just didn't want to start clear at the back. And 26 is Anthony English. Sean Stevens, 27th. Pondo Coe, 28th. Gary Whitmer, 29th. Tim Williams, 30th. Ben Peterson, 31st. DJ Mitchell, 32nd. Stephen Herman, 33rd. Russell Hancock, 34th. And J.R. Johnson starting shotgun on the field, 35th position.
Almost a full house.
Yes, sir. Well, new season, new rivals, new teams, same cars, and same track, all super speedways. So now it's just a matter of who is going to keep themselves the top in the points here all season long to make sure that they do make it into the chase.
And just like in the real world of NASCAR, every race counts.
Yes, it does.
If you get wrecked out and finish last, you are way behind in the points because a lot of these guys are going to take care of their equipment and they're going to finish in the top 10 week in and week out.
Wow, I can't believe I did that. Wow, I guess I forgot how to spell Sunday. Wow.
S-U-N-D-E. Oh, that's the ice cream one. I'm sorry.
I spelled it Suday. Forgot the N. Nobody would have probably never noticed it, but I did.
I call that a graphotypical error.
There you go.
Well, they're getting lined up 2 by 2. That's 17 rows plus 1, so big field.
Yep, big field. All right, folks, are looking for 75 laps here. And remind yourself they're only getting 60% fuel, which is going to be right around about the 20-21 lap mark. They'll have to come to pit road. Here they go. Pace cars in. Jesse Unruh ready to get them going. And green is out. We're underway here for the next season of NSRA Sunday Select Series. Takes a little while to get these babies up to full speed here, don't it?
Yeah, it takes about a lap to get up to full speed, and the outside road did not get near as good a start as the inside road did.
I see that.
Start there.
Yeah,
First place guy did okay, but the second on back was sleeping.
Yep, Dane Osborne, Chris Akers.
They're moved up now. They're back almost dead even as they enter turn 4.
Jesse Unruh hates to see that Chris Akers right behind Dane Osborne because he's not going to get to lead the first lap of the race. Dane Osborne's going to grab that. The bonus point starting the season out right here. Back in the field here, John Johnson, 12th place. Picked up 1 position, Dan Harrington and Jordan Wright. Everybody's kind of taking it easy right now. Rick Greenaway kind of going backwards a little bit. He picked up some spots, and now nobody's really not grabbing the draft there very good.
Somebody's made it 3 wide there on the top.
Oh, yep, there's Chris Whitaker. He's going to the back. I think that's kind of where he wants to be anyhow. I think he likes to go to the back of the first part of the field anyhow.
Whoa, Jesse just got into the outside car there and put him in the wall a little bit.
Oh boy. Well, J.D. Crowe takes over the lead now, him and Sean Wilder.
And Jesse got into Dana Osborne and shoved him up the track, but he doesn't have a lot of damage.
Good.
Just a little scrape.
Sean Wilder looking to the outside, trying to beat J.D. Crowe to the line. J.D. wants to get that bonus point, and he does. Uh-oh. Again.
Jesse Unruh got banged around, and
whoa.
Osborne got shuffled to the outside. That was close.
Man.
Almost had a big one right in the front.
Dana, punching bag out there tonight.
Oh, yeah, he took that sticker off the bumper that says, "Hit me here," though.
And they're 3 wide up front. Les Levy up the middle. Did anybody tell these guys this is only lap 4?
I don't think so, Rudy. Well, for the viewers, they certainly make it exciting from the get-go.
Yes, sir. No doubt about that. J.D. Crowe, Les Levy, Sean Wilder, high side, gonna get that. And Sean Wilder leads that lap. Holy smokes, from the high side. Very nice. Yep, nicely done. You can see just how close.
4 wide, almost there. Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was so close right there. Les Levy almost got into Sean Wilder. I don't know, they like ghosted inside of each other for a split second. And Sean Wilder comes clear to the bottom. Boy, they are leaving Jesse Unruh in the middle there to kind of fend for himself right now.
Yeah, he's got nobody right behind him, and he's going to go backwards unless he gets some help or finds an opening.
Well, it almost looked like Holloway was going to go there with him, but he, at the last second, he backed out of that. He's going to stay high. Well, somebody needs to go up there with him. Well, there we go. Chris Akers jumps up in the middle. Now that'll help Jesse Unruh out. Sean Wilder comes over in front of him. And they're going to go 3 wide again. Oh, my gosh. Paul Servant with a little bit of the lead.
On the outside.
Yep. Not going to happen, though. Looks like Wilder's, he's got a pretty good jump here coming out of the corner with that big push from Chris Akers. And Wilder leads another lap.
Up yellow. Whoa,
oh, we got
car flipping in the trial.
Trying to catch, oh, I seen it was Rick Greenaway, the one I'm seeing here, but a lot of other ones torn up too. Let's go back and take a look here. I'm not sure if that's where it started or not, but oh man, guys they're really jumbling around. 3 wide at this track is a little nerve-wracking, believe me. It's not that you can't do it. It's just that it's kind of nerve-wracking. Oh, right there, he gets into it. Yep. He got bumper hooked, looked like by the 501. Who is the 501? That is Joe Sanders, looks like. Yeah. Looking back at this right here, it kind of looks like Rick Greenaway might have come up the hill a little bit into him. Looking at it from the far chase view here, there really wasn't a whole lot more room where Joe could go. He was only maybe about 4 feet from the wall, and Rick Greenaway come all the way up after him up on that high side.
That's what I saw. He did come up and crowd him into the wall.
Well,
they kind of came down and up.
Yeah, they kind of came together, kind of like a racing incident right there. It looked like Joe Sanders might have been kind of forcing his way down at the same time Rick Greenaway was going up. Yeah, so man. Well, tough break for Rick Greenaway.
A little bit of net code. The cars actually were
Yep.
inside of each other there a little bit. So.
And a lot of other guys dodged a bullet on it, but some guys did not. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was pretty tough. Well, let's see if the leader brings them all to pit road. He is. Everybody's on pit road.
On lap 7, early for a pit stop.
Yeah, it is very. Well, Paul Servant comes out on top of that. So it looked to me like I'm going to have to say probably fuel only, no tires. That's what I'm kind of thinking here, because he was only on pit road 6.3 seconds.
Yeah, that's definitely a fuel stop only. No gas,
Yep.
No tires.
All right. Well, we didn't talk to Paul the other night, but let me see if I can get Paul up here. Where the heck is he? There he is. Paul Servant, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Fuel only pit stop, huh?
Yep.
Don't really need the
Temperatures
tires
are
out.
very-
Yeah.
Temperatures are very cold. Yeah.
Well, that's a good call. It got you out front first, and now you're going to get that bonus point that you needed to start the season out right. Well, you won. You won Friday night. You think you can sweep the weekend here?
With the competition, I doubt it, but I'll give it a shot.
Well, you got some different teammates out there now tonight. A couple extra added to your arsenal. So Chris Akers and Daniel Holloway. That's a pretty stacked team. You know that.
Yeah, well, Holloway was in the Friday night team with us, so me and Holloway been racing a long time,
Yep.
pretty much almost as long as me and Dana, so we know each other very well.
That's right. All right, well, we'll let you go, Paul. Good luck, and congrats on getting that bonus point out of the way right off the bat.
Yeah, thanks. I messed up my qualifying, so yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. What happened there?
I don't know, man. I think I
Wow.
probably touched the apron a little bit too. I got a little bit too low, and it slowed me down. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, because we were wondering, boy, that's not like us to see you starting back in 8th place. That's unheard of, you know?
Yeah, it happens every now and then.
Yep.
It
All right.
felt slow, so I knew.
Yeah. Well, good luck tonight.
Denver, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Paul just proved tonight that he is human.
That's right. He is human. He's not alien. So Les Levy out second. Chris Akers, Sean Wilder, Jesse Unruh, Dana Osborne, Doug Johnson up to 7th, John Johnson 8th, Daniel Holloway 9th, and Jordan Wright. That'll be your top 10 as we get ready to go back green here. So get them going, Wayne.
All right, Rudy, thank you, sir. Still single file. Hopefully they'll get to 1 to go when they cross the stripe this time. Hey, folks, call a friend, send them a message, text them, tell them to tune into YouTube, to like MaxSpeedTV, and enjoy watching this race with you. Start a little watch party.
Yeah,
The
there
more
you
the
go.
merrier. We will be doing some giveaways this season, so you'll we're not going to announce it in advance, but you never know what night we're going to be giving away some NASCAR trading cards, tickets to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, racing memorabilia, so just stand by. Now here we might even scrounge up some MaxSpeedTV t-shirts.
Yeah. Yep, we're going to give one of them away here this season sometime. So like you said, stay tuned. May not be tonight, may not be next Sunday night, but it'll be some Sunday night in the near future. So got to make sure you stay tuned.
Lights are out on the pace car. Everybody's doubled up. They're tightening the field up, Rudy.
And Mara's in chat there. James Tristan. Good to see everybody in chat.
Pace car is off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. And here we go. All got about a car length jump on the bottom.
Oh
Yellow
my
is
gosh, the
out
whole field had
already.
piled up. Oh my gosh, the whole field got piled up there. I don't know what happened, but we're going to go back and see if we can't figure it out here. Somebody must have either spun the tires on that takeoff or something. I'm back here with Russell Hancock. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here on this green start. Somebody spun the tires, I think. All right, they got going.
Like 8th place on the outside row, got backed up. Daniel Holloway.
Daniel Holloway. Oh, right there. I see it. Oh, that was JD Crow up there. He looked like he got rear-ended. No, it wasn't JD Crow. Who was
22.
That? John Johnson. Okay.
Yeah, the 22 rear-ended the 80. Well, he got rear-ended by the 48.
Oh, no. He popped the motor. Oh, he did. He popped the motor. He blew the motor up. He must have missed shift. Yep. He blew the motor up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, John Johnson blew the motor up. He must have went into first instead of third. Oh, that'll do it.
Every time.
Oh, yeah. Got to make sure you're hitting them right shifts. Oh, my gosh. Look at the pile up here. Oh, my gosh. A couple of guys actually ghosted through John. Wow. Man, a lot of guys ghosted right through him.
Lap 12's a little early for the big one.
Everybody ghosted through John. What the heck, man? Well, he's on pit road, so. Wow, man.
Looks like Paul will get another shot at a restart.
Dang. Well, I'm probably gonna regret doing this, but I am gonna do it. Let's get it. See if we can get a word in from John Johnson and find out what happened. John, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, I do, man. I can barely hear you, though. I've got something going on with my team speak.
Oh, okay. Did you miss a shift?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Missed a shift, but yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I noticed a bunch of people ghosted through you, so you might be having some internet problems.
Yeah, I've noticed some glitching going on with my PC tonight. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that definitely was driver error a minute ago.
Oh, man. Well, sorry about your luck. Hopefully you can get it fixed up and get back out there, brother.
10-4. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. I kind of figured that's what would happen. I seen that last night. I seen somebody do that. They went from first to, or from second. Let's see, what was it? Okay, they went from third. They thought they were going into fourth, and they went into second, and it blew up the motor. Yep. That's a fang-dangle fancy shifters they got.
Yeah, they have these H-pattern shifters, folks, with a steering wheel that's separate, and a lot of drivers use it. They've got clutch, brake, and gas pedals, just like a real race car.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that H-pattern is so fast, your adrenaline's up, you're going on a restart, and you grab that shifter and shove it up, and it's the wrong gear.
Yep.
Everybody in iRacing's done it once. Or multiple times.
I've accidentally hit the wrong gear, but hurried up and hit it the right way and didn't blow it up. But I've never blown one up doing that. But I don't have an H pattern. Mine's just you pull it to upshift and you push it to downshift. You know.
Yeah, those are nice too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lazy. I use the paddle shifters, I admit. but I
Nothing
enjoy
wrong
the
with that.
paddle shifters.
Nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people do.
Well, I cause less mayhem for the rest of the field when I do.
Yep. Use the right paddle shifter to upshift and the left one to downshift or something.
And what amazes me is I go to the car lots now and look at the new cars. The Toyotas have them, the Nissans have them, the Hyundais have them, Ford Mustangs, Camaros. They're all going to that technology, and they put the other shifter in the console if that's the way you want to do it. But quite a few of the new sports cars are coming equipped with paddle shifters.
Yeah, and that's something.
Well, the good thing about it is you can always keep two hands on the wheel.
That's true. Much safer that way. Hey, Becky. Well, not much has changed up in the front here, but Les Levy second, Chris Akers third, Sean Wilder fourth, Jesse Unruh fifth, Dana Osborne sixth, Doug Johnson seventh, Daniel Holloway eighth, Joe Sanders ninth, and Gary Whitmer now in 10th.
And Jordan Wright got the waiver round in the 48 car.
Oh, very good, very good. I don't know what happened to Todd Poston, but Todd is 10 laps down. Unless he decided to sit out tonight and admin the race or something. Really not sure. But everybody else is on the track, but we do have two guys now going to be 2 laps down. John Johnson and Russell Hancock. But 32 cars still on the lead lap. Well, they should get the one to go this time.
Yeah, and just like in real life, in sim racing, cautions breed cautions. So everybody's, the adrenaline's going. They've had a few laps to sit back and relax a minute, and they get double file, and everybody goes to the gears, mash the loud pedal, and anything can happen.
Yeah, nobody likes this pacing. This makes the drivers antsy. They want to get back green flag racing. So when they do get the green, boy, it's on the loud pedal. All right, lights are out. We're going green next time by, folks. Paul Servant, Les Levy on the front row.
I'm going to sit up here in the blimp and watch the back half of the field. Might have another exciting restart.
Todd Poston's got a broken pedal, they say. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's a bummer.
Yeah, if I had a driving force GT with plastic pedals, and this past year I went to metal pedals, and they're much more reliable.
Yep. I have the old plastic ones. But
they lasted 2.5, 3.5 years. So they've been, in fact, I passed them on to a new iRacer.
Yep.
They were still working. I just switched.
I don't race that often, and what little bit I race, they work fine for me. All right, folks, here we go.
Back of the field, people seem to be giving each other a little bit more room this time.
Good. Pace car's in. And there's the green. We're back underway here at Daytona under the lights tonight, folks. Everybody's favorite, I think, when they come to Daytona, they love to run it under the light. Cooler temperatures and everything,
And the cars look so great under the lights here.
They do. They do. It really enhances the paint jobs that these guys spend so many hours on, you know, weekly painting up their cars. And oh yeah, it's great. Joe Sanders sitting in 9th place now. Ben Peterson in 10th, coming from 31st position to 10th.
Three wide up front.
Oh my gosh, yep, here we go. Boy, they're not going to let go of that 3 wide, are they? And Chris Akers over in front of Les Levy now, and that shuffles Sean Wilder up to the high side by himself. And he's going to go back.
He drew the short straw on that shuffle.
Yes, he did. What a bummer. Akers and Les Levy. Les is really pushing the daylights out of Chris Akers right now. Paul Servant comes back pretty strong on that inside. A big push there from Jesse Unruh. But at the line, I don't know. Chris Akers, I think, might grab that. Nope, maybe not. Nope, he didn't get it.
Paul got it by a nose.
Well, you can see just how much these cars, man, they just all over the place there, you know, when they go into the corners, man.
There's so much drag behind the car, so much dirty air. It really moves them around.
Yes, it does. Doing 200 miles an hour. And here comes, up on the high side, Dana Osborne. Well, he took a look there. There they go. Him and Daniel Holloway working up the high side. Part of the Candy Shack Motorsports, trying to get up there with two of their teammates up in the front right now, Chris Akers and Paul Servant. Now, Les Levy kind of bouncing around there a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah, might have a little play in the steering wheel, looks like.
Oh, yeah, something there. All right, here we go. Paul Servant going to come up in front of Chris Akers to help out his teammate. That's two of the best pushers in the business right there. Working nose to tail. Here comes Jesse Unruh on the bottom, trying to make a comeback. Big push there from Doug Johnson.
4 wide behind him.
Whoa, man, what happened there? Things got really tight. Osborne.
21 thought better of him, backed up behind
yeah,
his teammate.
there we go. He's going to let his teammate down in there, I think. Maybe not. I guess he's not. Wow, man, that could have been really ugly right there. It was a good thing somebody checked up. David Gainforth started 22nd, up to 14th. Paul Servant drops it back down to the bottom now in front of Jesse Unruh. Leaving his teammate Chris Akers up there. Chris seems to be having a pretty good run there. He's getting along just fine. All right, let's go back in the field here a little further.
Oh, somebody pulled off on the apron there. Don't know what happened, if he got shuffled out or just...
Joe Sanders, he might not have liked what he was seeing up there. He's going to go to the back here.
Whoa.
Oh, man, almost come up in front of Mark Mann. Wow.
Maybe that was a self-preservation move there.
Could be.
Getting a little too dicey. I'm going to bail out on this mess.
Uh-huh. I can't say as I blame them. You know, these guys up in the front are used to racing like this, and you know, a guy like myself, you know, you get out there and you're racing with these guys, I'm white knuckling it, you know, and I'm bound to choke and make a mistake. Where these guys, they don't hardly make mistakes.
I have to pry my fingers off the steering wheel in those kind of conditions.
No kidding. Yep. You take them out there and let all the blood run back in them. It's like, oh my gosh, you know. Stephen Herman now in 11th after starting 33rd on the field. Wow, that's an amazing run for Steven tonight. Dane Harrington right behind him. Sean Wilder had to go clear back to 14th before he could get back in line there behind J.D. Crow.
With the way we're at, we got 32 cars on the lead lap. We're on lap 24, Rudy.
Well, here goes Chris Whitaker making it 3 wide. Remember how he can do this by himself, which I'm not really sure how he does that, but man, he can come up through that outside by himself. I guess just using side draft when he can, just getting that side draft. Nope, didn't work out too good that time for him. All right, back up front, Paul Servant still leading. The teammate on the outside there, Chris Akers. Those guys part of the Candy Shack team. Pondo Co. into 9th after starting 28th. Good to see Pondo finally making it up here inside the top 10.
Couple of places 3 wide. Get kind of sketchy back there.
Yeah, here we go, because I see Sean Wilder went to the outside. And it looks like Dana Osborne might go up there with them. Yeah, they're going to go. They're going to pull more guys up there with them. Chris Whitaker is with them. Yeah, we got quite a few of them up on that high side now that are not afraid to take it 3 wide. Jordan Wright's up there.
Well, one of them bailed out and went back to the middle.
And DJ Mitchell. Well, it gets a little tight up there on that high side. At Daytona, it's a little trickier than it is at Talladega. You got to pretty much kind of trust the guys you're racing around, and I'm not saying that these guys aren't able to do it. It's just that it's a little trickier here at Daytona than it is at Talladega. Talladega, you could go 4 wide.
And at Talladega, they've got the lane lines all the way through the turns for all 3 lanes.
Yeah.
Here at Daytona, you've only got one white line between the 2nd and 3rd lane, and they're not very close together, so you only get a glimpse of it every few hundred feet. So there's not a lot of lane markings to keep it divided.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dana Osborne come all the way up through there. Look at that. He brought Chris Whitaker up with him, Jordan Wright, and DJ Mitchell on that outside line. Well, these guys ought to be thinking about pit stops right directly. So look for guys to be coming in here in the next couple laps.
And there comes the problem. You've got to get to the bottom lane of the pit. So you've got to find an opening and either drop back and get to the bottom or try to pass them on the outside and work your way down.
Yep. Yeah, see, there's Chris Akers. He just dropped it to the
looks
bottom.
Like he's going to make room for a teammate. There we go. They're getting organized to come and pit.
Yep, that left Chris Whitaker and Jordan Wright up on the high side there. They're getting separated out a little bit now, so I'm going to say they're probably planning on pitting on the next lap.
And you have to be careful not to speed entering pit road. Don't spin, slide the tires. You got to stop in your box. Don't overshoot your pit box. Because if you go too far and have to back up, you're going to lose the group you pitted with.
That's
and
right.
Put you out there by yourself.
Well, let's see if they come in this time by, because a lot of them are prepared to. Nope, not this time. And Chris Whitaker just led that lap, and he grabs a bonus point. Very nice. And that was a good push by Jordan Wright there to get him up there. He never bailed on him one time. A lot of guys dropped to the bottom and got out of that pack up there on the high side. But he stayed right with them, and he got Whitaker that bonus point. Well, we're just waiting to see if these guys are going to come in. They got to come in here very soon. Very soon. Here they come.
Yep, they're coming. 45 laps to go and pitting.
Yep.
On lap 31.
All right, well, one pack of them come in. Now, Chris Whitaker had pitted on that caution, so he's probably good for about another 6 or 7 laps. So, you know, we'll stay with him here. Whether he's, now Jordan Wright, he's not going to have as many laps, but Jordan might just stay with him. And they might be in communication there, and maybe they're going to work together here. I don't know. See Jordan Wright. And, nope,
yeah,
they're
Chris
coming
Whitaker's pitting now. Yep.
Yep, they're coming
Second big group's coming into pit. Some cars still stayed on the track.
Yep.
It's going to divide them into 3 groups.
Yeah. Well, that let Ryan Hesgard, the new guy, one of the new guys out here tonight. Working with Roy Grande up there on the high side. Bill Edwards, another new guy. These guys go 1, 2, 3.
Chris Whitaker took left sides and a can of Sunoco racing fuel. He wins the race off pit road with that second group.
Roy Grande takes over the lead. And I don't look for these guys to come in. Yeah, they're not going to come in just yet. They can probably stay out about another 4 or 5 laps. But David Gainforth and Anthony English come in. They're stopping in their pit stop. See, we got a lot of Sean Wilder fans in chat. Good deal. That's what I like to see. Yeah. And here they come. Roy Grande bringing all these guys to pit road.
Yeah, the last 5 or 6 cars are coming in. Whoa, a spin.
Uh-oh. Oh, yep. That was Hesgard goes off into the grass. Unsafe pit entry. That means a 15-second penalty on pit road. Oh, boy. J.R. Johnson come in with them too. Yep.
Yeah, Roy got left sides and fuel.
So Roy Grande comes out first. J.R. Johnson, Len McNeese. And here comes the pack behind him, led by Josh Milam. Chris Akers, J.D. Crow, all these guys in there together, Paul Servant. They will take over the lead here because they're going to pass up Roy Grande and those guys real quick here. Yeah, look at this. Full head of steam as they come around. Chris Akers, high side. Well, the only one I seen was that one off in the grass. The new guy there, Hesgard, spun off in the grass, and that was the only one that I seen had a problem on pit road.
Yeah, it was a pretty good round of pit stops overall.
Yeah. Paul Servant back to the lead. Big push there by Daniel Holloway. Well, this did split the field up quite a little bit, didn't it? All the way back, let's see, Len McNeese still in that group. They're going to catch up to that front group, though. But Sean Wilder and these guys are 4 seconds behind the leader right now. They really need some help. They need like some lap cars there working with them to help them draft or something to get them back up, caught back up to that front pack. And Holloway, wow, he gets a lap led, so good deal. Doug Johnson behind him. Doug would like to lead a lap. Kind of a little bit of a, I don't know how you'd want to call that. It's kind of a good mental thing to know that, you know, you got a bonus point on the first race of the season, you know. And even if you don't finish well, you got a bonus point. It means a lot.
Big mover right now is DJ Mitchell. Started 32nd. He's running 10th.
I know it. Yeah.
Very good progress.
Yes, sir. I think Tim Williams, another one, started 30th, and he's running in 12th. About Russell McCarron, started 19th. Josh Milam. Doug Johnson started 11th. Okay, so yeah, big movers back there.
Rusty McCarron started 19th, running in 7th spot.
Yep. All right, they're going by the 5:01 there. That is, what was that? One lap down. Joe Sanders, just one lap down. Man, what a bummer. You hate that when you go a lap down because, boy, you're out there all alone. You're nobody to draft with, and everybody, when they catch up to you, they just go on by you, you know? I hate that.
Stay with that lead pack, though, and there is a caution. You get the lucky dog and get away
right.
around.
Yeah, but he is, okay, he's far enough back from them, but he's got this second group coming up with him, led by Sean Wilder. Now, he may be able to join in with that group. I wouldn't have stayed ahead of him, but I would definitely be down a lot closer to get that side draft off of him. And that way he could pick right back up with them guys. But that did kind of help these guys now. Sean Wilder in this group has caught that front group. Yeah, they're almost, they're a full second behind Anthony English right now. Looking back on Sean Wilder there from Anthony's car, you can see they're starting to close that gap up. They're down to less than 3/4 of a second now. So they're
well staying
into the
single file, and that's helping them catch a lot.
You bet. There was a lot of good fast cars in that group too. Dana Osborne, Jordan Wright, Les Levy was in there, Stephen Herman, Peter Bailey. Man, there was a lot of, and look at this.
Another lap car on the outside that's getting lapped.
Yep, they got a full head of steam coming up by here too. So Sean Wilder passes up Anthony English. Yeah, lap car there, 343. That's Russell Hancock, and boy, he's really struggling to give them plenty of room and keep it off of the wall. So, oh, we got more of them. Take it easy there. Wow, that was close. He was going to come down in front of them guys, and they just had too much speed on them. Wow, that was close. All right, back up front. Paul Servant trying to lead the most laps here tonight. He's well on his way. That'd be 27 at the line right now. Nobody's led that many laps yet tonight.
Yeah, Roy Grande was on the outside, and a bunch of cars went by him.
Here goes Russell McCarron.
Whoa, got a wreck.
Uh-oh. Dana Osborne in that. Oh.
Yes, oh my goodness.
That brings out the green, or the yellow, the green, yeah. Let's go see what happened here. They pass up the lap car okay. And guys kind of went to the outside, and it looked like Danon was keeping it. Okay, he went to the outside.
The 41 and Dana got together, and then he got loose and then got rear-ended.
Right, yep, right there. Oh my gosh, a little net coating in that too, Chris Whitaker. Oh my gosh. It looks like Chris Whitaker might have saved it. Yeah, Chris went on and saved it, but Dane Osborne, not so lucky.
Yeah, the 41 and 88 net coated, and then the 48 hit the back of Dana.
Oh, Les Levy. Oh my gosh, hard into the wall right there.
Yeah, pretty patriotic car, got crushed.
Oh man, he did. Well, hopefully he's got a reset. He'll be all right. All right, looks like Paul Servant waiting on the pace car here. He's way out ahead of it. There comes a slow pace car.
Yeah, Dana's got severe damage and the motor's smoking, so he's gonna have to get to the pits. If he tries to go around till the pits are open, he may blow up. In fact, I think his motor just blew up, so he's going to try to coast to the pits. He's got a good bit of speed.
Well, these guys are all coming to pit road now.
Dana's 80 miles an hour, but he's got a long way to go.
All right, well, some guys that did 2 tires last time will probably change the other 2 this time. And some might opt to do 4. It's hard to say. It looks like Chris Akers might be out first. Yeah, I don't know. Him or Holloway, one of the 2 was out first. I'm not sure.
The Reese's and the Kisses raced off pit road.
Yep.
And here comes Oreos.
Okay, it was Holloway. It was off pit road first, so that's who I wanted to kind of talk to. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
All right, there he is.
Hey, Daniel, exciting race so far.
Yes, sir, it is.
You won the race off pit road. You and your teammates have been sticking together pretty good tonight.
So far, so good. Just Dana made a little mistake. Spun his tires coming out, and that's what happened. Lost the draft there.
Yeah, it's not as much 3 wide as we've seen in the past. A couple of people, your group kind of ventured up there and brought the whole group up to the front. So got any big plans for the rest of the race?
You know, we're not afraid to go 3 wide, but we make it try to be as smart as we can with the 3 wide. So, but that was a good pit off race right there. Hershey Power got a little bit more of that Reese's powered in.
Well, heck, they were going 3 wide on lap 4. I mean.
Well, it was exciting. Thanks for talking to us. You got a lot of fans watching on YouTube. Tell them hello before we let you go here.
Thanks, guys. Shout out to everybody watching. You know, friends, family, everybody else watching this. Hopefully it's a good show for you guys up there right now.
Well, thank you, sir, and we'll enjoy the rest of the race. It's going to be good.
Heck yeah, it's only going to get even more wilder.
All right, very good. I'll tell you what, was it just me? Did you hear the confidence in his voice?
Very confident. They've got a game plan. They've strengthened their team this year, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. They're going to be the Joe Gibbs of this Sunday Night League, I think. Joe Gibbs Racing. Got the coach's mentality. Yeah, develop a game plan and stick to it. But thanks again for everybody watching at home. Invite your friends. Remember the last 20 or so laps. Get your beverages and your snacks, because you're not going to want to leave the TV screen until this baby is over. We're a little over halfway to 75 laps with possibility of 2 green-white checkers. So if the yellow comes out, we can have a green-white checker finish at the end. Rudy, when we go back green, why don't we do crank it up for the folks?
Yeah, that sounds like a winner to me. Let's do it.
Lights are out on the pace car.
We have the technology. Well, again, thanks to Sean Stevens and his family for sponsoring tonight's race. making it so you guys can see it there at home. I hope his family's watching here tonight. Not sure where Sean is running at right now. He's back in 22nd place. 22nd. Other than it being a little dirty, but running a Key Realty car, so very good. Other than it being a little dirty, it looks pretty awesome.
Well, they're not getting it very tight. It feels kind of spread out still, Rudy.
Yep. Well, folks, you can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com for our full broadcast schedule, and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. And here we go, back to green. You're restarting on lap 46, so a little less than 30 to go. Well, be 30 to go. These guys are laying way back off the pace car to get that good run. Pace car is in.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green. We're underway here at Daytona. Next week they go back to Talladega, where 3 wide is going to be a lot more friendly. I can assure you. Chris Akers led that lap. I just got him a bonus point there for leading the lap.
Oh, J.D. Crow's hanging around in 5th place there on the bottom.
Yes, he is. Yes, sir. Sean Wilder right behind him. How about DJ Mitzel, man? This is an impressive run for DJ today. Started 32nd, and man, look at this. Inside the top 7 here. This is amazing run for DJ. I almost called him JD. And Akers again at the line here. Looks like he's going to grab another lap lead. Yep. By about a half a fender.
Oh, wrecking.
Uh-oh. Oh, Ryan Hesgard looks like one of them, and J.R. Johnson, Bill Edwards, and a few others. Let's go back and take a look here.
Yellow did not come out, though, but, yeah, let's see what happened to the wreck there.
Yeah, wow. Well, they said they were going to let iRacing take care of the yellows tonight, so let's see. I'm on board with Hesgard right here. It looks like he tried to go up the middle here, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he tried to go up the middle. Oh, yep, right there. And he got into the back of, trying to catch a number on that. Oh, Jesse Unruh. Oh, man. Yep. Well, that put, and the 37 also of J.R. Johnson. Jesse. Jesse's going to the outside wall. Oh, he's going to get, oh, man. He got hit by a couple other cars there. He might be all right, though. Go ahead.
Well, with iRacing controlling the yellows, if the cars spin onto the apron and are out of the racing group, the yellow will not come out.
That's right.
So that's what happened. They all wrecked. The field was so far from them. You know, if it had been in front of the pack and it was back markers, yellow would have come out. But the 7/8 of the track was clear. The computer says, hey, they can't get back here before these guys get off the track, and the yellow didn't come out. So that's one of the breaks in iRacing.
Yep. Well, that's going to probably hurt a lot of guys out here. Hesgard will probably go a lap down. Len McNeese, Stephen Herman.
Well, Russell Hancock's loaded up and gone to the trailer.
Yep.
Put it on the truck.
Jesse Unruh got it back going, but he is coming to pit road, so he probably will go a lap down here eventually. Yeah, he's going to have to come in. I think he's that car's got too much damage to be fast out there. Holloway still leading.
And when you go to that YouTube, MaxSpeedTV on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. You'll get updates, and the schedule will be there when you log on to let you know about upcoming races.
Yep, click that little bell next to the subscribe button there.
subscribe and like it, and there's a place on there. Share your comments so other people can see what you think about MaxSpeedTV and the great racing series that Rudy supports every week.
Joshua Milam. There, isn't that right? Is that how you say it? Milam?
Yeah, Milam.
Yep. I have his picture.
Oh, they're coming up on some lap cars. Oh,
man.
One guy went to the apron, one went to the wall.
Wow, they made it. Dang, I don't know how they made that, but they did.
Oh, the pucker factor was high.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you. Well, let's see if Jesse Unruh, he did get back out there, but he did go a lap down, so he'll join some of the lap down cars now. These two up in the front here right now, I think are having a blast. They're tying up the whole front row, and they're just back and forth. The one leads a lap, and then the other one leads a lap. And I think they're just having fun right now. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Yeah, this looks like a fast, but okay, you wanted to do a little crank it up. Let's do a little crank it up here. Got to do that.
Okay. Lap car.
Dang it, as soon as I go to
Reese's car hit him.
As soon as I go to crank it up. Man. So Daniel or Chris Akers then. Okay, well, let's go back and
Chris
take a look.
Akers got hooked and hit the lap car.
Oh. All right, well, we're right along here with Chris Akers. I guess we can set that crank it up. Crank it up, off. There we go. All right, so coming up behind him was the 388 there. Oh, right there. Yep, I seen it. Okay. Let me go back here and take another look at it. Yeah, it was the 388 got into the back of him. Doug Johnson.
Yeah, hit him hard.
He hit him.
He dented his bumper, hit him so hard.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you, he did. I don't know if Chris checked up right there. I don't know what happened there. Chris might have checked up a little bit, maybe. And then he went to the outside.
He's a constant 127.
Yeah.
Or 197, rather.
Man.
Coming up on the lap R. He actually went to 198. No, he didn't slow up at all. I don't know really what happened.
Yeah, I don't know how the 388 got such a run on him that quick. But, yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of tore up cars now, so I hope them guys all got reset. Dang.
He did. Chris got out of the gas, and it dropped down to 194 just before he got hit.
Okay. All right, here they go.
So he slowed up about 4 or 5 miles an hour, and the car behind him just did not catch it fast enough.
Dang. Well, so much for crank it up. Well, we'll get to the crank it up here once they get going again. I kind of forgot about it after you just said that.
And when they were coming up on Dana Osborne, I don't know if maybe Chris had thought he'd slow up. Dana could get in the back of that outside line.
Right.
But, yeah, it went terribly wrong, whatever it was.
Yep. Well, Sean Wilder comes out first. Let's see if we can get a word in with, where is Sean? There he is, clear down at the bottom. Let's see if we can get a word in with Sean Wilder here. Sean Wilder, you got a copy?
Yep, go ahead, Rudy. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man. The car looks like it's running pretty well here tonight.
Yeah, John and I had to work pretty hard there to get back up to the pack, but yeah, it's been some fun racing tonight.
Yeah, well, and we've had a few cautions here, but I'm not going to say it's actually seen some net coding and somebody ran into the back of somebody else. But other than that, it's been really good racing. But now that you're up front, you've already led some laps, so that kind of gives you a little bit of ease now, going into the rest of the race. You've led some laps, got some bonus points. You think you got the winning car?
Yeah, well, you know how it is speedway racing. You don't know if you got the winning car till you're at the end. So
Right.
it's been a fun race for sure. Right now, I think it's going to be a matter of saving some fuel and making it to the end. I could see it going green to the end here.
Oh boy. I don't know. I kind of disagree with you, but okay. We'll go with that. All right, well, we'll let you go,
10-4,
Sean.
you've got a little better bird's eye view than I do, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's been some intense racing, but I figured it would be for being the season opener. You know
Oh,
how
yeah.
it is with the NSRA, man. It's a lot of fun racing with these guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, well, good luck out there, Sean.
Thank you, Rudy. Have a great night and enjoy the race.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was a.
I don't know if we're going to see him go green or not. And,
Yeah.
Ryan Hesgard has loaded his car up and gone to the house.
All right. So let's see. We still got. We're trying to get a mark on. Let's see. We still got about 20 or 21 drivers, I guess, on the lead lap yet.
Rick Greenway is 22, it looks like.
Okay.
I think when they cross the stripe, it may correct it.
Okay. So that's still pretty good. And
Yeah.
we've only lost 4 drivers. Ryan Hesgard, Len McNeese still sitting on pit road. Russell Hancock and Todd Poston is 50 laps down. So he only ran like 50 or 5 laps, and then he
And the
parked
pedal
it.
broke, I think they said.
Yep.
If it was a loud pedal, he is in trouble.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to have the loud pedal brake. Well, he wound up finishing on a podium Friday night. Yeah, I think he finished second. Finished second? Yeah, second. Pretty sure. It was Paul Servant and then Todd Poston, and I forget who finished third. That was a good race. You guys want to go back and check that out from Friday night? Boy, I'll tell you what, a phenomenal finish.
Yep, on MaxSpeedTV, the replays are up there the day after the race, usually. And so if you missed a race, you can go back and check it out. And I encourage you, you can copy those links on YouTube and email them to your friends.
Yeah.
And they can actually take that link and go watch the same races. So invite your buddies to watch with you. Like I say, start a little watch party. Whichever league night you like, get a bunch of friends. And I text message with John Jensen on all the old NASCAR races. And next Sunday, I invite you to come to the NASCAR Hall of Fame and watch the Homestead race at the Hall of Fame with us. It will be on the big screen TV in the Belt Theater. You can get scanners and listen to your favorite race car driver. But the finale will be at the NASCAR Hall of Fame next Sunday night. Theater opens an hour before the green flag. And if you'll let me know if you're coming, I will compliment you a $10 ticket. I'll take care of your ticket.
All right, here we go back to green. Wayne, get them going.
Pace car is in.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out, folks. One more time. 91 and 21 on the front. The Candy Shack is kisses on the outside. Hershey's is giving him a push.
Oreo, you mean?
I mean, Oreo's giving the Hershey's kiss a push.
Yeah.
And the peanut butter cups are not up there right now.
No. How about Mark Mann? Started 23rd. Finally getting up here, making his presence known at 19 to go.
Well, JD wasn't up on Sean Wilder's bumper, and Sean's dropped back to third.
Yeah.
JD's still 4 or 5 car lengths off. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Pondo Co just dropped down low and then came back up behind Sean, so they're back on the outside. Let's try crank it up one more time.
Okay, we'll try it. Hopefully it doesn't bring out a caution. We'll try it. All right, we're back, folks.
Oh, if that doesn't give you cold chills, nothing will, Rudy.
Nothing. Nope. Nothing will. Nope. That's a fact. Holloway and Wilder on the front row.
Don't look now, but Chris is coming on the outside in that number 4 car. He's got her fixed.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming up on the outside with a little bit of help.
Yep. Lap car there. John Johnson behind him. John's a couple laps down after getting involved in that wreck, but no reason why he can't help somebody get to the front. Wilder, Pondo Co., Daniel Holloway, and Paul Servant, front 4. Gary Whitmer up to 5th.
$197 miles an hour down the straightaway.
No kidding, man. There's Chris Whitaker on the high side. How he does that out there by himself, I'll never know.
He's getting down there on the 49 and getting a little side draft off of him.
I guess.
That'll help him keep up. He's really getting on his door. Look at him just moving. He's even with him, going for
I know it.
5th on the outside.
Trying to get a run on Pondo Co. now. It takes hands of, nerves of steel to ride that high wall like that and not hit it. You got to have a really steady hand. And all it takes is a wiggle there by Gary Whitmer on the inside right there, and it's over.
And the 77 started blinking a little bit. Must be having some connection issue.
He finally ducked in. But back up front, Sean Wilder now down in front of Daniel Holloway. Wilder wants to bring home a win here. Pondo Co. high side. And he gets that push from Gary Whitmer now. This could be the season for Gary Whitmer to run good tonight.
Chris has dropped way back. He's in the last 3 cars in this front pack. He kind of lost his momentum up there.
Yeah, yeah, if you don't, you got to stay with it there. But, they still got 13 to go. Uh-oh, I just seen some smoke there. Whatever it was, I don't know.
I think a car blinked out when he came back in his tire smoke.
Okay, yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, Roy Grande's blinking a little bit, and there's a car, I think the 22 back there is blinked a few times.
Well,
They're coming up on a lap car here.
Hot Wife said 603, 603, there he is, running in 14th. Well, Pondo, he drops it down in front of Sean Wilder now. That leaves a high side for Gary Whitmer. He's led 1 lap already. And look at this, Chris Whitaker did make it past all them guys and made it into the 2nd car on the top row. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that?
Man of steel.
I'm telling you. That's what champions are made of right there. Paul Servant kind of boxed in here on the bottom. He's looking for a little help maybe. Up on the high side of him, David Gainforth. Yeah,
got
big
3
wiggle.
wide back there, car in the wall. He saved it though.
Wilder pulls out. Yeah, that was Anthony English, I believe it was. And Gary Whitmer at the line again. It's a drag race to the line, and he's going to lead another lap. Very good. Gary Whitmer turning it on. Oh, we got a caution.
Had a wreck back there in the back of the pack.
Uh-oh. Stephen Herman, looks like. Ben Peterson. Oh, no. Let's go back and see what happened here between them two. We thought that you thought this was going to be the last caution? Nah, not
yet.
Okay, so Ben Peterson comes up on the high side here. There's a little, oh, right there it was. Oh, bumper hook Anthony English bumper hook in the 75 there, Bill Edwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put him in the wall.
Oh man, yeah, that was looks like Anthony got a pretty good run up on him right here. And just saw it on that bumper just a little bit too much, and that put Bill Edwards into the wall. And there goes Ben Peterson. Ben gets collected into it. Ben comes down. Whoa,
Yep, turned
man.
him pretty hard. The 8 was involved.
Yep.
Several other cars.
You got the 7-Eleven there, Stephen Herman. Herman's going to go for a ride.
Well, they pit. This will get them to the end. We got 11 laps to go.
Yep. And boy, Herman hard into the wall. Man, well, he's on pit road. Looks like Pondo's going to probably bring them all to pit road. I think if it was me, okay, I know track position's pretty valuable out there right now. I would probably take 2 right side tires, have a tank of fuel, and I'd get out of there.
What happens on pit road is going to determine who the winner is, for sure.
That is a fact. But, you know, making sure that you've got enough to get through 2 green, white checkers, too. And Pondo's going to he's going to stay out. What? Wow. Okay. Everybody else is coming in.
You know what they say? Do opposite what the leader does. Well, guess what, folks?
About it.
He might get hung out dry with fresh tires.
Well, a few other guys stayed out. Looks like Roy Grande and DJ Mitzel stayed out. So they must be planning on another caution. They must be thinking along the lines of another caution coming out or something.
Yeah, but that's going to put them at the back of the pack if they pit now, because the bulk of the leaders did go in and pit.
Yep. Well, let's see if we can... wanted to get a word in with, well, I guess he's out of the race.
Why don't you talk to Pondo and see what his strategy was?
Well, he's on pit. Is he on pit road? No.
No, he's on the track. He's on the track on the backstretch.
Yeah, he's the leader. I'm trying to find him here.
Oh, he's coming to pit road now.
Is he?
He pulled onto the apron beside the pace car.
All right, let's get him up here. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there he is.
Pondo, we just noticed you didn't pit on the first time by. Are you going to pit this time?
No, I've got close to 5 gallons. I'm gonna risk this going green, and we'll see what happens.
Wow, that ought to put you in pretty good shape then. It's been an exciting race. Are you hoping that it stays green the rest of the way?
Yeah, I mean, we all know how this kind of goes, so I'm gonna kind of play it by ear up here up front. I know they're gonna make a run on the outside like they always do, and see if I can't block a few of the runs. And I know I'm gonna burn more fuel than the rest of them, but you know, if there's another caution, I save enough. I should have enough for a green-white checkered. So that's what I'm hoping for. And Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Well, DJ Mitzel is behind you, and he's been pretty fast. He started 32nd, running in 3rd. So if he can give you a good push, that'll be a good help.
10-4. Hey, I'm gonna look forward to that, and hopefully I'll be talking to you soon.
We'd love to see you in victory lane, buddy. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
All right. So he's
5
taking
gallons, 10 laps. He's playing it close.
He's taking that chance.
But sometimes you got to gamble to win.
Yeah.
You know?
Columbus took a chance. You know.
Well, Denny Hamlin took a chance today with 2 tires and won the race.
Yeah. Hey, no guts, no glory. You know, you gotta every now and then you gotta step over that line and say, I'm just gonna take a chance on this happening, and the way I'm thinking it's gonna go. But and it could pay off for him. He could come out of here with the win tonight.
Let's see. The inside row is going to be Pondo in the 9, Mitzel in the 61, Gary Whitmer in the 49, and Chris Whitaker in the 41. So that's a pretty strong foursome.
Yep.
Then on the outside is Roy Grande, Sean Wilder, Daniel Holloway, and Paul Servant. So,
yeah. Holloway
folks,
and Servant are teammates.
Don't leave your TVs. This restart is going to be exciting.
Yep, this is going to be good.
And if you get antsy, stand up. Lights are out on the pace car, Rudy. You bring them to green.
We can do that. This could be the final restart. It's going to be 5 laps to go. Now, if they get down inside 3 to go and a caution comes out, then we'll go into overtime. Actually, I think if they get to 4 to go, we'll probably be in overtime, but 3 for sure.
Yep.
But if we can make it to the white flag, then the race will be official, and even if anybody does wreck, they'll keep going. There will be no cautions or anything, and they'll race it out to the checkered flag.
"20 cars on the lead lap, with coming to 5 to go."
All right, here we go. Pace car pulls off. Hondo Co gets the green and he's underway.
Ooh, they backed up back in the field and there's some rear end collisions going on.
Oh boy. As we're anticipating that a little bit too soon, I think.
Yep, Chris Akers got into the back of the car in front of him, but everybody's still going straight.
Yeah, Akers is clear back in 18th now. Golly, man, they got a long ways to come up through that field.
Everybody's still 2 by 2.
Some of these guys, I think, are just a little bit fearful back here right now. They're kind of anticipating something's going to get kind of crazy up here coming down to the last couple of laps.
First 17 cars or 18 2 by 2.
Outside Roy Grande going to lead that lap. Yeah, he almost got bumper up by Sean Wilder.
He got bumped in the back by the 91.
Ooh,
got moved up track big time.
Yes, he did. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Sean Wilder, he got all out of shape there. I don't know. Well, let's go back and take a look at it. And I think this is going to put us into overtime. Let's take a look here from Sean Wilder. We'll follow along with Sean here and see exactly what happened here. Right there, okay, right ahead of him, yeah, Roy Grande got really loose, and it looked like Sean kind of was going to go around him, and then he decided not to, and when he come down, it kind of hooked him. Well, Sean did the smart thing, though. He stayed up high rather than trying to come back down in front of Holloway, because that would have stacked up even more of them. So, but then things started getting a little more ugly again here. They both had it saved, and I'm not sure Paul Servant. No, I'm trying to catch this. Where did it happen? Oh yeah, Paul Servant got into the side of Roy Grande, and then Sean Wilder collects. Oh my gosh, yeah, he collected a few of them. Oh man, so there's going to be a ton of tore up cars now. Oh
that's
man,
going to use up quite a few.
Oh, you betcha.
Some of those guys already use their 2 quick repairs.
Yeah,
because they've been involved in several wrecks, so it's gonna hurt some people. Sean Wilder's car really took a beating, and then he got stuck on the transition and couldn't get the car moving.
Wow. All right, so first green-white checker in play.
First race of the season, and we're going to overtime.
That's right. So it's Pondo Code, DJ Mitzel, Daniel Holloway, Gary Whitmer, Paul Servant, Chris Whitaker, Roy Grande. Well, I don't know. Roy's coming to pit road. So Mark Mann, Tim Williams, Les Levy, and Dan Harrington, I believe. I think that's how it's going to be. Something like that. Oh, Chris Akers is going to be 10th now. Yep.
Boy, just put all the chips in the basket, shake them up, and pour them out, because that sure shuffled everything up.
Yeah, it did.
I think the top 3 are the only ones that were running, and the top 3 that are still there. Well, maybe top 5. Paul Servant's in 5th. But he had to have taken a little damage. That was a pretty hard lick.
Take a look at the cautions here tonight. 6 cautions. I don't know, Paul Servant, did he get any damage on that?
He got into the side. He got some damage on the side of his car.
Does he? Probably not enough to even bother anything, though.
Yeah, it's looks pretty decent.
Yeah, he looks okay. Just more of a scrape than anything there, right about by the number 3. He'll be all right. He'll be okay. Well, this could have been a good call by Pondo than staying out. And how about DJ Mitzel? Started 32nd up to 2nd place. Has a chance to win it. If he could pull out there in front of Daniel Holloway on that start, Daniel could push him to the win here tonight. Holloway going to be, he's led 11 laps tonight. Gary Whitmer, Gary's led 4 laps.
Therein lies the problem. You're going to have Daniel Holloway starting 3rd and Paul Servant 5th.
Yeah.
They're teammates, I think, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
If they can push Pondo out far enough and come to the outside, they could just drive right around him. It's going to be a very interesting restart here, Rudy.
Yeah. I think Pondo's shutting his car off here. Yep. He might be clutching it. Yeah, I think he might be clutching it. Trying to make sure he's got enough just in case this goes to double overtime. If it does, he's not going to have enough fuel to make it. This could turn into be a fuel mileage race here, Wayne.
Yeah. Pondo's RPMs are down to 300 and he's coasting. He's got the clutch in, like you said. Back up to 3,500 RPMs, giving a little fuel to keep up with the pace car.
Yep.
Pushed it back in again. That's the one neat thing, folks. We can go inside the cockpit and see the instrument panel and digital gauges on these cars.
Yeah.
And see exactly what they're doing. So he is pushing the clutch in, actually he's turning it off because it's going to 300 and stopping.
Yep. Yeah, he's shutting it off.
Can't see his gas gauge, but it's got to be getting close.
Yeah, it's got to be getting down there. Well, if they get the white flag right here, he might be okay. Yeah, or white flag, yeah. If they get the one to go, let me get that out right. And they did. You got the one to go. So he might be all right on fuel now.
Yep, lights are out on the pace car.
At least through the first green-white checker. That's what he kind of planned on. All we got to do is get back around for the white flag, and he'll be good to go. We still got 21 cars on the lead lap. That's pretty awesome.
Yep, Anthony English is the last one back there in 21st.
Yep. Well, do you want the honors to get them going?
You do it. You bring us good luck. This will be it.
Okay.
Right now, the big movers, Gary Whitmer Jr., he started 29th, and he is, Daniel Hawk, it's still DJ Mitchell, started 32nd. He's running second. Wow.
Yeah.
Gained 30 spots.
Yep. But Whitmer running in fourth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gary Whitmer started 29th, fourth. So, all right, folks, hang on to your drinks. We're going green.
All going to come down to who can survive this, who can make it through this. Pace car's in.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's the green. We're underway here at Daytona tonight. Holloway right up there on the back of Pondo, giving him a little bump. And come on, buddy, let's go. We got a race to win.
And Pondo's best hope is that the DJ Mitchell stays beside him and keeps those two Candy Shack guys on the bottom.
No, not gonna, because here goes Holloway to the outside. Whoa, man. That was a close call, DJ Mitchell. I think that scared DJ a little bit right there.
They give you 3 wide back behind them. Coming to the white.
Here they go. This will be it right here. Holloway with a little bit of a lead. DJ gets off of him. Oh, man, that could be bad. White flag in the air. DJ wants to get second. Pondo wants to win. Oh, my gosh. I don't know who's going to win this.
Look at Paul on the bottom pushing the Pondo. He's giving him a big shove.
Oh, Chris Akers shuffles a 49. Gary Whitmer out.
And Chris
Akers. Oh, he takes them all out right there. JD Crow's going to get, he's going to get into fifth. And who's going to get it? Pondo Code got a little bit of a lead. And he's going to get it at the line, I believe. Pondo Code taking a chance off fuel mileage. Wins the race. Awesome job. I will never doubt that man again. Great job.
Wow, what a move.
Holy smokes, folks. I'm telling you. That was unbelievable. Well, we'll go back and watch it again while we get these guys up here. So hang on a minute, folks. All right, we caught up with third place, Paul Servant. Paul wasn't in the cards free to double whammy it this weekend, but a third place is pretty sweet for starting the first race out in the season.
Yes, sir. Points very important. I tell the guys all the time, you get the best you can. You don't have to be a twit on the track to get the win at any cost. And
right.
I'm pushing Pondo, doing the best I can, trying to get the best finish I could, being stuck at the bottom. So
yep.
Doesn't matter who's in front of me, I'm going to push.
Well, your teammate there, Daniel Holloway, finishes second and up on the high side. Now, when he went to the high side, he kind of dumped you off down there, but was that it? Was that planned that way, or?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're coming to the...
I was chatting, we were chatting, and I was saying, if we can push all Pondo up front and we both clear, great. But if not, take it.
Yeah.
So, he took it, and he could have easily won this. I think they checked up a little bit behind him coming off of 4, and it hurt his run that he had.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going to be between the Pondo and Holloway. So grats to them. Grats to Pondo for the win, and we'll get points, very important points.
That's
So
right.
We'll take it.
That's right. Well, it's when the race started out. It was kind of, we knew there was a lot of grip out there with the cooler temperatures and everything like that. Much different than Friday night's race, I gotta say. But I mean, even though you said that race Friday night was fun with it being 140-degree track temperature and tonight only being 65, did you have as much fun here?
Yeah, sure. I mean, definitely a lot harder to separate the boys from the girls, but no, and they're just fooling around. Yeah, everybody had grip and they were able to run, full out.
Yeah.
Other than at the beginning of the race, I mean, some guys were just all over the place. I don't know why they were oversteering or understeering or something. It was just a little crazy at the beginning. But
I noticed that too.
I think guys are running the 10-to-1 ratio, and that you shouldn't be doing that on a super speedway. But anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I always ran 14-to-1.
Jeez, that's even worse, man. You need 12-to-1, man. 12-to-1 on the super speedways.
Oh no, I used to run 16-to-1, and somebody said try 14-to-1, and I did, and I liked it a lot better than 16-to-1. But 12-to-1, I couldn't do it. I was too touchy.
Really?
Yep.
It responds too much 10-to-1 or to 14. For me, it feels way too tight.
Well, you guys go to Talladega next week, so what's your thoughts on that? Much more 3-wide friendly there.
Well, it's 3-wide friendly here also if you're with the guys who can do it.
Right.
Again, steering ratio, everybody's set up differently, and you can tell guys on the track that are having a harder time holding a pretty steady line. But that's fine. We learn who and when we can, and
yep.
When we see somebody, we'll back off. But next week team-wise tonight, man, I think we were up front pretty much most of the race.
Yeah.
We lost Dana there early on, unfortunately, and Chris Akers a little later on. But for the most part, yeah, Candy Shack was up front. So I think we led most of the laps and everything. And so, job done.
Yeah, you did. You led the most. Yep, 29 laps. So even though you finished third, you still got some good points out of it. So.
Right. I don't care. I mean, it was a fun race. We finished well, and I didn't use one quick fix, and good job.
Wow, that's amazing. Gosh, there was a lot. Excuse me. There was a lot of guys that were out of their quick fixes before halfway through the race.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good job. Well, who you got to thank for this third place then, Paul?
Well, the team keeping me up front. Akers, Holloway, Dana when he was there. I mean, they kept us. We kept us up front. I was a little slow on the pits, but pretty much purposely just didn't want to get any penalties and hold position as much as I could. But it hurt me a little bit, but that's all right. Still pulled out a third. Thank you guys. Thank Todd Posen for the Sunday League and having me and Dana come over. Candy Shack for taking us in. Akers and Holloway, and I think we showed some muscle tonight, and can't wait for the rest of the season.
All right, brother. Well, we'll see you next week at Talladega. Congrats again on third.
Thank you, and congrats to Pondo for the win.
All right, Wayne, you got second?
Yes, sir. Daniel Holloway, great second place run there.
Thanks, but so close, but I'm gonna be dreaming about that one tonight again.
Well, when you pulled up from the DJ, I think you scared him and he backed up a little bit to keep from hitting you so hard. But he got giving you a pretty good shove right there at the stripe. I mean, he's definitely pushing on your bumper.
Oh yeah, I was more bumper or not bumper rear view than looking in front because I was making sure where he was hitting me, I can contradict if he kind of got me squirrely anyway. Great job, DJ. Pushing there. That last restart, I had to either push Pondo right from the start to take that opportunity, or would have lost it there.
Yeah, well, great race. When Pondo was up there by himself and had the U2 teammates behind him, I said, well, if they push the 9 out far enough, both of them can get up and drive around him.
No,
But
that
you
was the
made it
plan.
up and Pondo stayed there, so that was good.
Yeah, that was the plan, but Heisei got another run when I got up there, and that was pretty much door shut on Paul. But third place, great job for him. Good points night for him also for the Candy Shack.
Well done. Who you want to thank for your Hershey's Kiss second place there?
I need to find somebody to give a little bit more Hershey Kisses horsepower on that one there. But I just want to say congrats, Pondo, on the win. Very close. I know you were right there running a fuel. I thought maybe you were going to be running out. So NSRA, awesome league. Candy Shack boys, Akers, Paul, Dana, great teammates. We were up there most of the night, back and forth. Akers pulled a couple of noob. Dana holding Untitled there. But I wish those two were up there. You guys, MaxSpeedTV, Rudy, Wayne, great, awesome job on the broadcast every night.
Well, great racers, great league, and glad to be part of it. And just wish you congratulations on that second place for the first race of the year. It's a pretty good start.
Yeah, good start. Just got to keep it going. Long season already. So, and I also just want to thank Sean for putting sponsor up tonight for this race, and everybody watching out there, fans, family, everybody.
Well, thanks again. And the Candy Shack race team had a good showing tonight.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
that brings us to the winner here tonight, Pondo. I had my doubts about that call, Pondo, but you know what? I won't never doubt you again, brother. That was a good call. We heard you kind of shutting the engine off there, trying to make sure you would have enough fuel, just maybe in case you would have to go to the second overtime there, but you'd wound up not having to. The good race in that part of it, but. Tell me, I mean, you made that decision. Were you a little concerned about it yourself?
Yeah, being I'm sitting here trying to take the checkered flag from the flag guy with 0.4 gallons here at the top of the hill. Yeah, I didn't have very much left, to say the least. But the thing is, if you get mired in traffic, and you guys, in the booth know this, if you got just enough, you got to take that chance, because if you get in 12th, 14th, or even 8th and back, and you get you get kind of shuffled back, or even a little bit forward, only to take 2 steps forward and 4 steps back, and then you only got 2 laps to do it. It's almost like, you know what, you're already up front. Save fuel. If you run out, pull low and let the guys win it. And that's what I decided to try.
Well, just think if you would have been back there, 6th on back, they got together and got collected. If you'd have been back in there, you would have been torn up. So probably a good call, especially coming to the checkered flag like this, with only 3 laps to go. I think it was a good decision. So again, I'll never doubt you again, Pondo. Great call.
Yeah, but I couldn't have done it without Paul. I mean, I know Daniel and Paul and all them guys are on teammates and stuff, but I knew if coming off 2, if I could run Daniel high enough and Paul wasn't too close to my left rear quarter and force me into the middle 3 wide, that there was a chance that, I think it was DJ behind Daniel, that he would have to check up a little bit because of the amount of catch rate with Holloway coming off of 2. So if I could just get to his rear quarter, or at least close to it, and Paul not be too close to me, I could come back down, take some air off of Daniel, and then maybe get back even and on entering 3. And that's what happened. And right then I knew, as long as nothing stupid happens, I'll have a chance coming to the line, and that's basically what happened. So, but I couldn't have done this without Paul. We've had our differences in the past, and that's just because we're so not necessarily aggressive, but we're very calculated on the track. And I think we probably think more alike than we do different, and that's probably why we've had differences on the track before.
Yep.
And I got to give a shout out to him and JD pushing him and pushing me like I was a teammate, which you don't get very often. And he's gonna get in return from me. Him and Daniel, they seem to hog the damn winner's circle in all the leagues I've ever been in. So I appreciate them letting me get a few crumbs tonight. And Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
All right, well, Pondo, now you guys go to Talladega next week. I don't know if this is be enough to put you in the points lead, because with Paul leading the most laps here tonight, that might kind of put him right up there with you. I don't know. We'll have to see once they get the
A
points
win's a
done.
lock in.
Yeah, he should be 1-2 at worst. I mean, that's that's.
Well, yeah.
I mean, based on what I read, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but
I
I'm
don't
just saying.
think there's like bonus points other than the iRacing bonus points, for leading a lap and all that. But I don't think there's like leading the more. I don't know.
Well, anyhow, you guys go to Talladega next week. How much different are you going to race there compared to where you raced here tonight?
4 wide.
Yeah, that's you can do that there. 3 wide's not. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the 3 wide racing tonight was the best I've seen at Daytona in a long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of groups you get in, and it's like it's a little sketch on that outside. And I got to give I mean, I've never seen somebody do a single car 3 wide better than Chris Whitaker.
I know.
Not taking anything away from Paul and Daniel and them guys are great, but Chris seems to know how to use the side draft with the wall and the inside line. And
I know it.
if he wants to, message me. I'd love to learn how he does that, because, man, it is absolutely impressive. So, Chris, I got to give you a shout out on that here live on YouTube.
Yeah, he does that every time. I don't know how he does it either. I mean, it's almost like the car's got an extra 5 horsepower or something.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him do that. Well, it was amazing to see you get the win here. So many times last season, you were close, but no cigar. You just couldn't quite get that win. You were just right there on the edge a couple times. But this season here, hopefully you can turn things around, Pondo. So who you got to thank for this win here tonight?
Well, I mean, thank you guys for on a great broadcast as usual. I've been looking forward to this moment. The very first YouTube race I ever ran in, I won it at Charlotte in the OSRA, and had a chance to do this with you. And I hadn't done one since, and that was 2015. So I've been waiting for this moment for a while, Rudy. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to you tonight, and NSRA and all the guys that's in it. And really, I got to give, a huge thanks to Paul Servant. I mean, he pushed me like I was a teammate. It won't go unnoticed. You have my word.
All right, very good. Well, congrats again, Pondo. Go celebrate that win, and we'll see you next week at Talladega, brother.
Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, well done, Pondo, from 28th to 1st, folks. And he ends up with the checkered flag for the nice race.
That's pretty awesome. All right. Pondo co-winning tonight. Daniel Holloway finishing 2nd. Paul Servant will finish 3rd. DJ Metzel, man, the best finish I've seen DJ in. He will finish 4th. JD Crow comes home 5th. Tim Williams 6th. Sean Wilder. Oh, wait a minute. Mark Mann 6th. Man, I missed Mark Mann there. Sorry about that, Mark. Tim Williams 7th. Sean Wilder 8th. Doug Johnson 9th. And Anthony English rounds out the top 10. Wayne?
11th place, Gary Whitmer Jr., 12th, Chris Whitaker, 13th, Daniel Harrington, 14th, Jordan Wright, Les Levy in 15th, 16th, David Gainforth, 17th, Sean Stevens, 18th, Peter Bailey, 19th, Chris Akers, and 20th, Roy Grande.
All right, Rick Greenaway finishes 21st, Rusty McCarron 22nd, Dana Osborne 23rd, John Johnson 24th, J.R. Johnson 25th, Bill Edwards 26th, Joe Sanders 27th, Joshua Milam will finish 28th, Ben Peterson 29th, Glenn McNeese 30th, Stephen Herman 31st, Jesse Unruh 32nd, Ryan Hesgard 33rd, Russell Hancock 34th, and Todd Poston rounding out the field in 35th. So again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Pondo Co. Folks, man, cheer him up there. Wish him the best out there, man. That was a great finish for him. So, all right, well, Wayne, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and for helping out tonight. Very good. Very good job.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as always, and this league is exciting. Skilled racers. Candy Shack team added a couple of guys, so they're going to be strong. But the other teams out there are just as skilled, and it's exciting speedway racing.
You betcha. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.